Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your host, Joel Hawkins, with another Mix It Up podcast. Here with my buddy,
Aich Joel.
So sensual when you say that. It's very lovely. Well, if my eye freaks out, I calm down. My left eye's got something in it, and it's already drove me insane several times. But guess what? We found a Jungkook video.
And then
on Bangtan TV.
And then we
just found a Jin video.
There you go.
Called The Astronaut.
All at the same time.
Official music video.
MV.
And these are all somewhat new, at least this year. I guess we were so busy doing all the videos that we were no longer going on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we were just pulling from the list. So, yeah, pulling from the list means you're not searching around in Bangtan TV to find new stuff. And y'all probably said or commented, hey, Jin does have a new video out. But we're morons, so... I saw that. You're not funny. You are funny sometimes. So we're going to be checking out Jin, the Astronaut official music video here on the Mix It Up podcast. I know.
끝나지 않을 history 나의 우주가 되준 우리의 이야기 목적지 없이 흘러가는 저 소행성처럼 나도 그저 떠내려가고 있었어 어둠 속에 젖은 나의 모든 dream 새롭게 시작될 story When I'm with you, there is no one else. I get heaven to myself. When I'm with you, there is no one else.
Okay. So you can take that a couple different ways. You really can. Here's how. So he's in his bedroom of his child home, right? His family is there or not there, whatever. But when I was a kid, I also kind of felt like that, like an astronaut on a planet. Like I always said that the reason I turned out the way I did was mostly because I would act like a scientist in a foreign world. Like I'm wearing a spacesuit and walking through and watching everybody else do whatever they want to do or do with their lives or make mistakes or whatever it might be, right? And I felt alien, like an astronaut essentially. And I would watch what people did, the mistakes they made, the stupid stuff they said, you know, how they truly were happy, that sort of thing. So watching this video, that was my first thought, was like he wasn't an actual alien, but maybe he felt alien to his family, you know? Maybe he felt alien to his family. Maybe he was looking or searching out, talking about a love like a girl at school or college or whatever, because you don't know exactly how old he is. He could be just home from college, you know, visiting family, staying in his, you know, childhood bedroom. Or it could be that, you know, maybe he left the house and he's married and has a kid and then comes back and blah, blah. You know, there's a million different things because Jin has got that face that is kind of ageless. You can't tell if he's 13 or 35. Mm-hmm. But with the astronaut, though, that's what I feel it's more or less. You could unpack it a different way, maybe going the route of, at the end, of course, he spells family and then he looks at the camera. He could be talking army, you know. But it could also be that maybe he feels alien among this world. Like maybe he's discovering everything new for the first time. Because that happens. As you get older, you discover things that even though they were right next to you. Yeah. It's just perspective shifts, you know? So you can unpack this song a couple different ways. It doesn't just have to sound like it's a love lost or a love lorn type song or telling someone that you'll love them, you know, blah, blah, blah. Or
I feel like the love was for, I would assume, is maybe his baby sister
or family or something. Well, that was his neighbor, I assume.
I want to see the first picture because the picture when he was in the room, I didn't pay attention much to it. It was like the drawing on the wall to see if there were like other people in the picture and such. Because I thought that was maybe.
I don't think it was his baby sister. It looked like a neighbor's kid because he didn't look like he was like entertained. Like he was like, "Oh, okay, kid, how you doing?" And then he was probably like, oh, "You want to play in the splinker?" And he's like, "I'm technically wearing like a very fuzzy cat on me right now," because that sweater was hilarious. If I want to be honest, there were a couple times where he put his hand up or he was looking at something and his sweater was reaching out farther than he was, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, if you went into a sprinkler, that'd be essentially like a wet dog. It'd be like bringing your golden retriever to chill and maybe that could be part of this too. Maybe our dogs are like aliens. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Because why would he be wearing that itchy sweater out in the sun?
Maybe it's not in Texas. I don't know.
I don't care. It's still summer. That thing is made for like 40 and 50 degree weather, and that girl's out in the sun playing in the sprinkler.
The sun can still be out when it's 40 and 50 degrees.
Would you be playing in the freaking sprinkler at 40 and 50 degrees? No. Probably not. Hell no. Because you'd be cold as hell, like real quick. It'd be the water hits you and you're like, I'm done. Yeah, no. It's an interesting video. You can unpack it a bunch of different ways. As for the song, very 80s feeling to it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, that could be a soundtrack on, like, Stranger Things, which that's all modern TV show that's based similar in 80s and 90s. Mm. But, music and, you know, all that stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. I liked it. It was interesting. It was definitely interesting. I will have to say this. I have one pet peeve, and this is because I do video pre and post production. Just calm down.
I'm just playing
in the
whoever's
video.
in the comments.
The spaceship lifts off, right? Okay. Black smoke doesn't occur unless something burns. If it's lifting off without propulsion, because it's obviously alien technology, otherwise it would have created a crater. But it wouldn't have created smoke. It's not like it's a 1957 Buick that's burning oil. So I don't think that was realistic enough, and it took me out of it because black smoke is when something burns. Now, if it had been like the push of air from a propulsion system, then the dust would have matched the ground, which was light brown.
Yeah.
So that took me out a little bit because either his spaceship was a jalopy.
The pick apart.
Yeah, and then when it's lifting off the ground and you have the chunks of rock coming off, which are way too clean and textural, there should have been dust, but I know they wanted to show that eye clearly on it. But as the ship is taking off, there's then a grayish smoke cloud that comes off when it's coming up, like the dust that's settling. If you have ground dust again, it's coming out of the same spot, it would be light brown, not gray. So yeah, that drove me a little bit nuts because don't get me wrong, when it's other person's project, I don't care, but I was kind of excited to see this video. And when I saw that, I went, but it's okay. It's just
color dust. It's not the right color.
Shut up. That's not what this is. I'm just saying that I stopped paying attention to the video because I was like, they would use black smoke.
Like, what makes sense though? Because the government just said, we have aliens.
Yeah,
so
right.
It makes sense that.
Well, that was 8 months ago this came out.
I know, but now that we've had aliens and now you've done your research on aliens, you know exactly what type of systems they're using.
No, I'm just saying
how the smoke.
If you're an alien ship, the likelihood that you would be going down in a jalopy to visit another. No, I'm sorry, that isn't possible. It's like funny. We have been able to create a massive ship that can go through space, but we haven't been able to figure out how to not burn oil. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's why they came here, to get the oil.
Well, that's the wrong planet to be on, man, because we're using a crap ton of it. We've got enough supply for another 20 or 30 years. Good luck, aliens. Well, now you have no supply. We've taken it all.
Exactly.
No, sorry. Yeah, it's a nitpicky thing. I know it is, and I shouldn't even mention it. I just wanted to mention it. I wanted to find something wrong. No, I wanted to. What was it? That movie, Fight Club. So I just wanted to destroy something beautiful. No, it's No, actually, the whole video is well shot, well done. The graphics are amazing, everything, except for those two little tiny things. And they are so tiny and minuscule, they really don't take me out of it. I was just messing with you.
No one even caught it. Now they're rewatching, like, it is the wrong color dust. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yep. that should definitely be light brown.
Out of it too. Yeah. No, I just wasn't at that point in time. I was just watching. I was like, man, that's really good CGI. I wonder what art house they black dust. Like that's just it's just there's no propulsion. There's no coming off. The black dust is just there was a layer of black dust underneath the brown dirt. That's what happened. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just weird and finicky about stuff like that. It's just me. It has nothing to do with reality. I bet you they were like, hey, you want me to like match this and mesh this and blend this in? How much more is that going to cost? How long is it going to take? Probably another day or two. No, we need to get this out now. Throw a composite of black smoke underneath it, then we should be good. It'll block anything else that's happening, you know? I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it's still entertaining. It's still fun to watch. And honestly, Jin did a good job. His voice very much has like a little bit vibrato almost, right? Like more of a breathy vibrato.
Yeah, breathy for sure.
You know, it's more drawn out. But yeah. good video. I would like to know the real reason behind like the lyrics and everything else. Like, I know you guys know. I know you know.
Somebody like,
okay.
my time to shine.
No, please let me know, because I'm curious, like, what his idea behind the creation, not just of the song, but the video too. I'm curious. I want to see if I'm on point. I don't think I am.
You could be.
But, well, about 50-50 is what it's been. 50-50, I'm either on point or
just wait.
Or coming up with something that's at least an approximation of an idea, but...
It's like, no, he's actually an alien. That's why his eye... You noticed it was just one eye that turned colors.
Zorbat. Don't you know this? It's a great planet in the Pegasus system. Yeah, Zorbat. I know that's something. It's probably. I want to say I've heard that before. It was probably like one of my nephews that said it, and he loves Pokemon, and I just said a Pokemon name. Whatever. Anyways, is it a Pokemon? No, don't answer that. Whatever. Just
you got a whole bunch of gifts in the comments.
We love you guys. We'll see you later. Better health, better wealth. Take care.